You know what's funny about building an empire? Sometimes it starts with a lip kit and ends with a property portfolio that could make a real estate agent weep with joy. Today, we're talking about Kylie Jenner. And before you roll your eyes, hear me out. Because whether you're a fan or someone who just accidentally clicks on tabloid articles at 2 a.m., there's something genuinely fascinating about watching someone turn reality TV fame into a business empire that spans makeup counters and mansion deeds. So grab your favorite beverage, get comfortable, and let's take a leisurely stroll through the empire of Kylie Jenner. Trust me, it's more interesting than you might think. Let's rewind to 2015. Kylie Jenner is 18 years old. She's already spent nearly a decade on reality television, which is a weird sentence to say about someone so young, but here we are. She's watching her older sisters build brands, launch products, and basically turn their names into businesses. But Kylie notices something. She notices that people keep commenting on her lips. Now, this might sound like a strange foundation for a business empire, but stay with me, because what Kylie realizes is that people aren't just commenting randomly, they're asking questions. They want to know how she does it, what products she uses. Can they achieve the same look? And this is where things get interesting. Instead of just posting a tutorial and calling it a day, Kylie thinks bigger. She launches Kylie Cosmetics with a product called the Lip Kit, 3 matte lipsticks paired with matching lip liners. Simple, right? Here's the thing though, they sold out in less than a minute, not an hour, not a day, a minute. Now, you might be thinking, of course they did, she's famous, and you're not wrong, but here's what makes it clever. Kylie understood something about her audience that a lot of traditional beauty brands didn't. She understood that young people wanted to buy directly from someone they felt they knew, someone who spoke their language on social media, someone who felt accessible even while being completely inaccessible. The beauty empire expands. So those lip kits keep selling out again and again, and Kylie does something smart. She doesn't immediately flood the market. She creates scarcity, limited drops, new shades announced on social media, countdown timers, the whole digital marketing playbook, except this is 2015 and that playbook is still being written. By 2016, Kylie Cosmetics is expanding beyond lips. Eyeshadow palettes, highlighters, blushes. Each launch is an event. Fans are setting alarms, refreshing browsers. It's like trying to get concert tickets, except the prize is a pressed powder compact. The company operates almost entirely online at first. No overhead from retail stores, no middlemen taking a cut, just Kylie, a manufacturing partner, and the internet. It's a lean operation that prints money faster than anyone expected. And then comes 2019. This is when things get really wild. Kylie sells 51% of Kylie Cosmetics to Coty, a major beauty conglomerate, for $600 million. Let that sink in for a moment. She's 22 years old, and she's just cashed a check that most people can't even conceptualize. Now, there was some drama later about valuations and whether certain magazines should have used certain words to describe her wealth, but we're not here to debate semantics. The point is, the girl built a makeup empire before she could legally rent a car in some states. Enter the real estate game. But here's where our story takes a turn. Because once you have makeup money, you need somewhere to put it. And Kylie, like many wealthy individuals before her, discovers real estate. Her first major property purchase happens in 2016. She's 19 and drops a cool $6 million on a house in Hidden Hills, California. For those unfamiliar, Hidden Hills is where celebrities go when they want all the perks of Los Angeles without actually being in Los Angeles. It's gated, it's exclusive, and it's where the Kardashian-Jenner clan has basically established a family compound. But here's the thing about Kylie's approach to real estate. She doesn't just buy property, she collects it. Like some people collect vintage wines or rare books, Kylie collects multi-million-dollar homes. In 2017, just a year later, she upgrades. She sells that first Hidden Hills home and buys a bigger one nearby for $12 million. This house has 8 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, and presumably enough closet space to store a small makeup empire. It also has a home theater, a full bar, and a massive pool. You know, the essentials. But wait, there's more, because Kylie isn't content with just one property. In 2018, she buys a land plot next to her mother Chris's house. Cost roughly $5 million. Is it for privacy? For expansion? For a backup compound in case the first compound gets too crowded? Who knows, but it's hers. The portfolio grows. Now we're in 2019 and Kylie is really hitting her stride. She purchases a Beverly Hills mansion for $36.5 million. Let me repeat that, $36.5 million. This isn't just a house, this is a resort that happens to have bedrooms. We're talking about a property that spans nearly an acre in one of the most expensive zip codes in America. It has a chef's kitchen, because of course it does. It has a champagne vault, because apparently wine cellars are too mainstream. It has resort-style grounds with a covered outdoor entertainment area that could probably host a small wedding. The master suite alone is larger than most people's entire homes, and there's a gym, a theater, a game room, and multiple pools, plural, because one pool is for swimming and the other is for looking at aesthetically probably. But here's what's genuinely interesting about this purchase. It shows that Kylie is thinking about real estate not just as a place to live, but as an investment strategy. Property in Beverly Hills doesn't depreciate. If anything, it becomes more valuable simply by existing. The business of homes. Let's pause for a moment and talk about what Kylie is actually doing here, because it's easy to look at these purchases and just see excess, but there's a method to this particular madness. Real estate is one of the oldest wealth preservation strategies in human history. You buy property, it appreciates, you either sell it for a profit or you hold it and enjoy the asset. For someone in Kylie's tax bracket, real estate also offers benefits that makeup sales don't. Property taxes are deductible, mortgage interest is deductible, depreciation can offset income. Plus, and this is crucial, real estate diversifies her portfolio. Makeup trends change, beauty brands rise and fall, but land in Southern California, that's pretty much always going to have value. Kylie also seems to have figured out something that a lot of young wealthy people don't realize until it's too late. You need to put your money somewhere other than your checking account, and real estate, for all its ups and downs, is a tangible asset. You can see it, touch it, live in it. It's not just numbers on a screen. More properties, more strategy. In 2020, Kylie expands again. She buys a resort compound in the Palm Springs area for $15 million. This property is pure vacation vibes. It's where you go when you need to escape from your escape home. Mid-century modern design, panoramic views of the desert, a main house plus a guest house because heaven forbid your guests have to sleep in the same building as you. But here's what's clever about this purchase. Palm Springs properties are rental gold mines. The desert resort market is huge. Wealthy people love escaping to the desert for long weekends, which means this property isn't just a vacation home for Kylie, it's potentially generating income when she's not using it. And the purchases keep coming. A vacant lot here, another property there. By some counts, Kylie's real estate portfolio is worth well over $100 million. That's separate from her makeup money, her endorsement deals, her social media empire, everything else. She's building generational wealth through concrete and land deeds. The bigger picture. So what's the lesson here? What can we actually learn from watching a reality TV star turn into a real estate mogul? First, diversification matters. Kylie didn't just sit on her makeup money, she spread it around. Real estate, investments, probably some stocks and bonds that we never hear about because they're boring. Second, she understood branding before she could legally drink alcohol. Everything Kylie does is branded. Her makeup, her social media, even her real estate purchases become part of her public narrative. She's not just buying houses, she's building an image of success that reinforces everything else she does. And third, and this might be the most important part, she's playing the long game. Real estate isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a get-rich-slowly and then stay-rich forever scheme. By investing heavily in property while she's young, Kylie is setting herself up for the next 50 years. The current status. As of now, Kylie's empire spans multiple industries. The cosmetics line has expanded and contracted and evolved. She's launched skincare, she's done collaborations. But the real estate portfolio? That's solid. That's the foundation underneath everything else. When makeup trends shift, when social media platforms rise and fall, when the next generation of influencers takes over, Kylie will still own property in some of the most desirable locations in California. She's 27 years old, and she's built something that most people spend their entire lives trying to achieve. Is it fair? Is it earned? Those are questions for philosophy majors and internet comment sections. What's undeniable is that it's impressive. So here we are at the end of our journey through Kylie Jenner's empire. From lip kits to land deeds, from teenage reality star to business mogul with a property portfolio that would make seasoned investors jealous. Is Kylie's path replicable? Probably not. Most of us don't have reality TV fame as a launching pad, but there are lessons here anyway, about branding, about diversification, about thinking beyond your immediate success to build something lasting. Love her or find her utterly baffling, Kylie Jenner has done something remarkable. She took fame and turned it into fortune. She took fortune and turned it into real estate, and she's done all of it before turning 30. Not bad for someone who started with a lip kit. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive. If you enjoyed this leisurely stroll through celebrity business empires, let me know what other stories you'd like to explore. Until next time, may your investments be sound and your property values ever appreciating.